Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Friday the 29th of September. I'm Nigel Croft. In this short video we'll be looking at the charts on the euro against the US dollar. What we will see is that the uptrend that was present in the euro has been broken. We're back below the 50-day moving average. There's negative momentum on the euro, and at best a drift can be expected. Let's look at those charts. So starting with the weekly, so each candle here represents 1 week's trade. And it's not as obvious on here, but the uptrend that was in place on the euro against the dollar has been broken, and we've broken down. You can see that earlier in the week we did actually touch the 200 week moving average before we had a short-term bounce. However, that 200 week average is moving down. That's the red line. Because it's moving down, it's still a support level, but if we go below it, it will become severe resistance and push the euro lower. So please be aware of that. On the other moving averages, we have had a golden cross back in June on the 2050, so that would give support if we do fall below that 200. The 20 weeks presently at 115.92. The upside momentum that was present has now been broken, although the RSI, because of the strong move that we did have from March through to the end of the middle of September, is very high. Presently it's drifted off to 63.18, but does look like it is creating a downtrend. Likewise, the MACD have rolled, and the short term is just marginally below the longer term as well, but at a high level. On the daily, each candle represents 1 day. You can see that the trend has been broken. I haven't drawn the trend on, but it's quite obvious just visually. You can see a trend line up there. We've broken to the downside. We've also broken through supports of the rising 20. That's now rolled over and will be resistance. And we've also fallen through the support of the 50. It gave no support. That's a worrying sign. We're now below the 50. Because of the fall off we've had, you can see that the RSI has drifted off and it's back below 50, 45 and in a downtrend, and is therefore indicative of negative momentum. Likewise, the MACD short term has now gone below zero. They're both moving downwards and are also indicative of negative momentum. On the 4-hour picture, here the rally we've had the last couple of days is a bit more obvious. However, we will be soon hitting the resistance. The 50 from this 4 hours moving down very quickly. That's presently at 118.71 and will give resistance on Monday at about the 118.50 level. RSI has picked up. Still below 50, 48.97, had become oversold, also had a double bottom there on the 4 hour, so there's no surprise we're having a rally. However, it will peter out given the picture that we're seeing on the daily and the weekly. MACD still below zero, although again they did turn positive and are starting to indicate positive momentum, but they're below zero. As I said, it would be no surprise from this 4 hour if the rally were to continue marginally, but it would find resistance at that downtracking the 50-hour moving average. Looking at the resistance levels, 20 days at 119.08, and then there's the high of 22nd of September at 120. Big number syndrome would come into effect there. On the supports, low of a couple of days ago at 117.769, and then the low of 17th of August would also give support at 116.622. So that's been TA for traders, having a look at the euro against the US dollar. The key takeaways are that the uptrend's been broken. We're below the 50-day moving average. We've got downside momentum, and in the medium term, although in the short term the 4-hour does indicate we may still go further on this short rally because of the double bottom, slight non-confirmation, but there is resistance at that 50 at the 4-hour. After that, the medium term picture is expected to drift at best. Many thanks for watching. I hope you found the video of interest. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, just click that subscribe button. You then get email updates when I come out with new videos. Please remember, these videos are for information only and they're my opinion. They're not an investment recommendation.